Top-rated New Haven family law attorney McConnell Family Law Group. Family law cases, by their very nature, involve deeply personal issues and high emotional stakes, making experienced legal guidance essential. It's in these situations where the steady hand of a seasoned attorney can make a significant difference. The emotionally sensitive nature of family law disputes, from divorce to child custody, calls for a level of legal support that is both compassionate and strategic. Exploring family law in Connecticut. Family law is a complex and sensitive legal area that encompasses various issues from marriage and divorce to child custody. Tackling divorce with skilled family law advocacy in New Haven. Divorce can be one of the most challenging experiences in life, stirring a mix of emotions and legal complexities. In the midst of this, having a knowledgeable family law attorney is not just beneficial, it's essential. In New Haven, Connecticut, the attorneys at our firm stand ready to guide you through every twist and turn of your divorce proceedings, ensuring your rights and interests are fiercely protected. The path to divorce in Connecticut. A detailed approach. In Connecticut, the law allows for no-fault divorce proceedings, where it is unnecessary for one spouse to place blame on the other to dissolve the marriage. Instead, the spouse seeking divorce only needs to demonstrate that the marriage has suffered an irretrievable breakdown. While fault isn't required to obtain a divorce, it may be factored into the court's decisions regarding the equitable distribution of marital assets and alimony considerations. Additionally, Connecticut law still recognizes several fault-based grounds for divorce, including adultery, deception or entering into the marriage under false pretenses, willful desertion or abandonment for no less than 1 year, coupled with a complete neglect of marital duties, a 7-year absence without any contact, habitual substance abuse, severe cruelty that makes cohabitation intolerable, imprisonment under specific conditions, mental health issues requiring confinement to an institution for at least 5 continuous years. To initiate a divorce or legal separation in Connecticut, certain residency requirements must be met. One of the spouses must have been a resident of Connecticut for no less than 12 months prior to the divorce filing, or before the divorce will become final, or one spouse must have lived in Connecticut at the time of the marriage, moved away, and then returned to Connecticut, planning to live here permanently, or the marriage broke down after one spouse moved to Connecticut. Legal separation versus divorce, tailoring the solution to fit your needs. While the paths of legal separation and divorce in Connecticut converge on many issues such as asset distribution and familial responsibilities, they diverge in permanence. Uncontested and contested divorce. Strategic advocacy for every situation. The distinction between uncontested and contested divorce lies in the mutual agreement on the terms of separation. Asset and debt division. Fair and strategic distribution. In divorces within New Haven, the principle of equitable distribution governs. Valuation and division of complex properties. The fair division of assets is predicated on accurate valuations. Your advocates in divorce law. Whether your divorce is an uncomplicated affair or multifaceted endeavor with significant assets at stake, our New Haven family law practice is equipped with the knowledge and dedication required to manage the demands of divorce proceedings, legal separation, and property division, child custody, support, and modification. In terms of family law cases, few matters are as delicate and important as those involving children. Our New Haven family law attorneys are proficient in Connecticut custody laws, child support standards, and the processes for modifying existing agreements to ensure the well-being of the children involved is at the forefront of every decision. Connecticut custody laws. Connecticut law prioritizes the best interests of the child when making custody determinations. Developing a parenting plan that works. A well-structured parenting plan is essential for providing stability and consistency for children after a separation or divorce. Modifying child custody agreements. As families evolve and circumstances change, existing child custody agreements may no longer be suitable. Calculating child support in New Haven. Child support in Connecticut is determined by guidelines that consider the combined income of the parents and the needs of the child. Alimony and financial support. In the state of Connecticut, alimony is a legal obligation that mandates one spouse to provide financial support to the other during or after a divorce proceeding. It is a critical component of many divorces, as it aims to mitigate any unfair economic effects by providing a continuing income to a non-wage earning or lower wage earning spouse. In New Haven, decisions regarding alimony are made with careful consideration to ensure fairness and equity in accordance with Connecticut law. Determining eligibility for alimony in Connecticut. The eligibility for alimony in Connecticut is determined based on a number of factors. Modifications and enforcement of spousal support orders. After an alimony order is in place, circumstances may change, necessitating a modification of the original order. Prenuptial agreements. In Connecticut, prenuptial agreements are acknowledged as valid mechanisms for safeguarding an individual's financial interests and assets before marriage. A prenuptial agreement can delineate the terms for how property and financial matters should be handled in the event of divorce or death, offering a clear framework that benefits both parties. Domestic violence and protective orders. When it comes to domestic abuse, recognizing the signs, which can manifest in various forms, including physical, emotional, psychological, and financial, is crucial. Legal professionals are trained to identify such patterns that may not be evident to those outside the situation. By doing so, they can provide appropriate guidance and support to the victims within the legal framework of Connecticut. It is important to note that the acknowledgement of these signs forms the basis for the necessary legal intervention to protect the individuals involved. How to obtain a protective order in New Haven. In New Haven, individuals seeking protection from domestic violence can obtain a protective order by filing a petition with the Superior Court. The intersection of domestic violence and child custody. Domestic violence has a profound impact on child custody considerations in Connecticut. Of custody to the abusive parent may be necessary. The primary objective is to foster a safe and stable environment for the child, free from the threat of violence. Legal assistance for same-sex couples. In recent years, the legal landscape for same-sex couples has evolved significantly, and Connecticut has been at the forefront of establishing and protecting the rights of LGBT families. Our law firm is committed to providing experienced legal assistance to same-sex couples, ensuring that their rights are recognized and safeguarded under Connecticut family law. Marriage and divorce laws for same-sex couples. Same-sex marriage has been legal in Connecticut since 2008, granting same-sex couples the same legal rights and responsibilities as opposite-sex couples. Alternative dispute resolution in family law. In Connecticut, alternative dispute resolution, ADR, methods such as mediation, collaborative law, and arbitration offer couples facing family law issues the opportunity to resolve disputes outside of traditional court litigation. These methods can be faster and less adversarial, often leading to more harmonious outcomes for all parties involved. Mediation as a path to amicable resolutions. Mediation is a widely used form of ADR where a neutral third party, the mediator, facilitates discussions between disputing parties to help them reach a mutually acceptable agreement. The benefits of collaborative law in family disputes. Collaborative law is a structured process that enables couples to work with their respective attorneys and, at times, other family professionals, to resolve their disputes without going to court. Arbitration. An alternative to traditional court proceedings. Arbitration is a more formal ADR method where an arbitrator, an independent third party, makes decisions on the case after hearing arguments and reviewing evidence from both sides. Your New Haven family law attorney. McConnell Family Law Group is dedicated to serving the families of New Haven with comprehensive legal services tailored to the complex arena of family law. Why choose our New Haven family law services? Selecting the right attorney is critical in family law matters. Our New Haven family law services at McConnell Family Law Group are distinguished by our depth of knowledge, attention to detail, and commitment to achieving the best possible outcome for our clients. We understand the intricacies of Connecticut family law and are adept at navigating its challenges, whether in negotiation or litigation. Every family's situation is unique, and so is our approach to representing our clients. We provide personalized representation that considers your specific circumstances, goals, and concerns. Our firm believes in crafting tailored strategies that address the individual needs of your family while upholding the highest standards of professionalism and discretion. If you are facing a family law matter in New Haven, we invite you to reach out to us. Contact McConnell Family Law Group at 203-344-7762 to schedule a confidential consultation where we can discuss your case, address your questions, and outline a plan of action tailored to your needs. Our dedicated team is ready to support and guide you through every step of your family law journey.